Glad to see you folks. My name is Adam Pustelnikiem. We're on the 22nd festival here in Lądek, and we've got here on stage Olivier and Nicolas Favresse and Villanueva, the Belgian team that's going to be showing today at 5 o'clock in the big tent. So if you want to come and see some quite interesting and full of adventure and beauty stories, you're more than welcome. My question for the guys, and I'll just be passing the mic from one to another, is just very short from your side. What will we see tonight? What will the public see tonight?
Yeah, you will see mainly our evolution as a big wall, musical and climbing exploration all over many different locations in the world.
Sean?
What are we going to see? We're going to see these two guys saying a lot of ridiculous stuff. So don't believe anything they say. But I'll try and bring up the level and say some interesting.
I don't know. They say everything, but yeah, they see some interesting image and stories.
Okay, so it's going to be very intellectual, very little climbing, very spiritual. Yes, philosophical. Okay, in short, because you guys do travel around the world and climb a lot, when's been the last time the three of you climbed together? Oli?
Long time. Because personally I'm daddy now, so things change a little bit for the moment.
You remember, Sean, what was the last time?
When was the last time?
Baffin?
Yeah, Baffin, probably?
Baffin, yeah.
Yeah, in Baffin Island 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago in Baffin Island.
Nico, can you just give a quick glimpse to the public that maybe does not know what you guys been doing since the last probably 10 years as a team? We're saying the last trip of yours was Baffin Island. This is somehow an evolution of your team as a climbers of the big wall thing. Can you just give a quick glimpse on what does this mean?
So as our profession is to be big wall rock stars, we've been always looking for the best acoustics, and we've made some tour around the world to provide our fans always some great tunes in the best location. So that's how we reached Baffin Island eventually.
Okay, can you give me okay, that's a good one. Which was the hardest theater to play in?
The hardest theater to play in, maybe, probably, I don't know, it's maybe Patagonia has some pretty bad weather, so it's sometimes can be a hard theater to play in. In Pakistan also we had some really bad weather, so that was a very hard theater to play in, you know. Yeah, the conditions can be very hard sometimes with wind, snow, cold. China was very, very, very cold also. Maybe China was the hardest, huh? Nico, what do you think?
Yeah, but of course when the conditions are colder, we change the style. It's a bit faster music, so we get a little warmer, and yeah, the crux is obviously the fingers on the guitar that they get a bit cold. So yeah, you need to do faster music to heat it up, and then after a while it gets okay.
Okay, the theater is one thing, but the public is the second thing. Who is the hardest public to play for?
The polar bear.
The polar bear. Okay, why?
Because you have to play and run at the same time.
Okay. Okay.
Play in order to chase them. So you have to choose quickly.
Which one did you choose?
It depends.
The strategy was different every time, you say.
Yeah.
Okay. We've got Baffin, we've got Patagonia, we've got Yosemite. Where haven't you been yet, guys? For the big walls, for the big things. What's still on the list that has not been ticked?
Yeah, so at the moment we are in Lądek, so this is where we haven't been so far, and we're looking forward to make some good concerts here.
Sean, what would be okay? Lądek, let's say you've got it ticked after this weekend.
What?
Lądek will be ticked after the weekend.
Okay.
That's very short distance
Yeah.
project. What's the? I don't mean what's the project for the long term, but in reality, China is still not the place. Sichuan.
What?
Sichuan in China
Sichuan?
for the big walls.
Oh,
Maybe
okay.
that's the place where you've not been, or you've been. I don't know.
No, we haven't been there. No, Sichuan, no. China, I don't know. The world is big. There's lots of places to go. Like we haven't been to Siberia. China's big. We haven't been in many places in China. Antarctica. That's the only continent we've never been to.
Okay.
So the Antarctic. And then there's the Moon and Mars and Jupiter still to go.
Where would you like to go the most, huh?
I think on Jupiter there's some big ones.
Okay. To sum it up, my idea to sum it up would be we've got 3 guys, we've got 3 instruments, we've got a hell lot of stories of climbing and sailing and playing around the world, and as you see from our short discussion here, it's gonna be very deep intellectual, but gonna be most of all very fun, and it's gonna be a hell lot of adventures. So please come in 5 o'clock. Thank you very much.
Thanks.